tell yourself that it can't be done because you tried.
Yeah.
You tried first.
Oh, leading up to our landing here, one thing, and then biggest hurdle you've had to jump in business, or personal, because I'm sure you had some long nights.
Oh yeah. Biggest hurdle was myself.
Ooh.
Complexes, right? Thinking that you're not good enough. Trying self-confidence, building confidence in my ideas. There were a lot of times when I found out later that my idea was the best idea. Right? But I wasn't confident enough to execute or to insist that my idea gets done. So being able to break through that barrier of almost being a little bit proud. My mom raised us very humble. And she said, no, anyway, I'm a die of you in here. That's what she kept saying all the time. And so she almost raised you to drop your shoulder. Just drop your shoulder. So it took a lot for me to break out of that. Yeah, maybe your idea is not the best. It's just when I decided that I'm gonna do it anyways and find out for myself whether my idea is not the best or not. That was my biggest hurdle. Myself, my brain was my biggest hurdle. It wasn't external. It was my brain. I had to get over myself.
Wow.
And
is that a societal norm?
Yes, Africa. I was telling my workers this, that I understand why you guys just do and don't question. But if you don't question, nobody benefits. It's because your parents told you that children are seen, not heard, meaning shut up. And so when I tell you to do something, you go and do it. You don't ask me why. Meanwhile, I employ you because you got skills that I need. So if I tell you to go and do something and your skill tells you that thing is not useful, why don't you question me and tell me that it's not useful? Right? But this is some of the sessions I have in the office, just trying to get them to break out of that shell so they can be more useful to me. So
uphill battle. Yeah.
So it's an African thing. They told us to shut up. Don't ask why. Ask why.
It's a new dawn.
Ask why.
New dawn. Oh man, listen. I feel like this one is like one of those movies we have a part 2 trilogy, because now you're part of Lifetime. You see, you're definitely coming back because
we here.
It's fresh and energy. Before we
next
land,
time I'll get my bars ready before I come.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, we're turning up. We'll bring the producers too.
Martins. I'm joking. I'm not joking around.
Come on.
I'm gonna get my stuff.
Come on.
Worst piece of advice? Because I let a lot of things slip over my shoulder. So I need to remember worst piece of advice. No, I don't find it. I can't find it.
You don't internalize?
No.
Okay.
Meeting in your warehouse. My head is not a warehouse. I'll process it and forward it out.
I'm not a hear word.
That energy, man.
Yeah, I'm not giving you space in my head.
Life saving. Now, give me the best piece of advice you've done so far.
It was from a teacher in China, and she actually said to me, so they made us write an essay about who we think we are, and then they also made us write another essay about what we think we've done. 2 different essays, and they read it and took us through a leadership course of like 8 days, and at the end of the 8 days she was like, go back and read what you've done. It's nothing like who you think you are. You're more than you think you are because you've done the work to show that you're more than you think you are. And that was one of the ways that I was able to break out of that my complex of maybe my idea is not good enough, because she showed me through what I've actually achieved that I was thinking of myself less. So you're more than who you think you are. Look at what you've done, then use that to judge who you think you are.
Mic drop. Leave it like that. For somebody who's an avid reader, give me like maybe a couple quotes that you live by.
It's religious.
Sure.
Okay, cool. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. That one I hold it inside my chest like this.
Deep inside.
I'm walking on my foot chest, because if it's going bad, he has plans for me. So So this is a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
If it's going well, you see, he said he has good plans for me.
Yeah.
That's how I talk to myself. So that was
Energy.
my future.
Okay, that was a biblical quote right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Uh-huh. And then the books before I forget.
Oh, and the second quote.
Oh, yes.
Try first.
Ooh,
That's my second quote. Try
nice.
first.
And young people starting right. One book they should read, or two, mindset and maybe motivation.
The Alchemist, Paulo Coelho.
This guy's on your website. Got you.
I love him.
Okay.
I love the way he thinks.
The Alchemist.
The
That's
Alchemist.
the book. Mm-hmm.
Read that book. And then, because nowadays everything is money, read The Psychology of Money, please.
Hey.
That
Psychology of Money.
That book would tell you to remove emotions from money. Do you understand? Because you think you need a big house, because you think somebody will judge you if you don't have a big house. Read the book, you understand that you probably don't need to buy a house. You can rent your whole life, and then, but now people say you have to buy a house. You have to read The Psychology. I won't give the book away. Just read the book, and it detaches. No, it doesn't detach. It makes money emotional for you. Money is emotional. It makes money emotional for you, and you realize why people spend. And how you can take advantage of that. And also, it teaches you why you spend and how you can manage that. Those two.
Psychology of Money. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And The Alchemist.
The Alchemist.